We working today, bro. Look what I came across on TalkSport.com. Dillian Whyte, Deontay Wilder spouting nonsense. Joseph Parker can wait, and I don't even care about the last comment. So let's see what Dillian Whyte had to say about Deontay Wilder. I see the pathetic, cowardly Deontay Wilder has been spouting nonsense once again. He has turned down multiple career-high paydays, to fight me in the past, and now he is trying to cover up his cowardice with bullshit and lies. Wilder and his bum squad are deluded and desperate to avoid fighting me at all costs. I offered him more to fight me than he got for fighting Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury combined. What? Really? The truth of the matter is that he has been running from me for over 2 years and can feel my hot breath on his neck. I've heard that he has been waking up in the middle of the night screaming, sweating, and shaking and phoning the WBC in a panic, crying and begging them to keep me away from him. He is desperate to avoid facing me, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has already pleaded with the WBC to give him a franchise belt for the United States or even Alabama so that he can be heavyweight king in his own little yellow castle. I am coming for you, Deontay, and when I catch you, I'm going to hurt you. Bro! Dillian Whyte ain't playing. Did you just see what he freaking said in this little freaking piece? He says that freaking Deontay Wilder is petrified of him. He's probably phoning the WBC right now, pleading with them to make him a franchise champion, aka a fake champion, so that he could vacate his WBC belt, and Dillian Whyte could then fight for the vacated WBC belt, right? He said that Deontay Wilder has been avoiding him for 2 years. Now, what I do know, and what I will say is this, I do think that I do that Dillian Whyte has been like the number one guy to face Deontay Wilder since 2017, or at least late 2017. It's been a long time. But for some reason, the WBC never enforces, because the only way Deontay Wilder could fight Dillian Whyte is two things. A, if he voluntarily faces Dillian Whyte. Like, say he says, you see how he voluntarily defended his WBC belt against Luis King Kong Ortiz, and you see how he voluntarily defended his WBC belt against Tyson Fury. So if he wanted to, he could come out tomorrow and be like, you know what, I want to voluntarily defend my belt against Dillian Whyte, but he's not doing that. For some reason, he's not doing that. Does that mean he's afraid of Dillian Whyte? No. But it also doesn't really mean that he isn't. He might be, he might not be. I personally don't think he is, but he's not going out there just making it like willingly, voluntarily defending his belt against Dillian Whyte. That's what I'll say. Because just like he's right now voluntarily defending his WBC belt in a rematch with Luis Ortiz and in a rematch, 2 back-to-back rematches with Ortiz and Tyson Fury, he could voluntarily be like, you know what, I want to give Dillian Whyte a shot. He keeps talking shit, let me give him a shot. But he's not doing that. So the only other way is to do what they did with Dominic Breazeale, is force Deontay Wilder to face him by making Dillian Whyte the mandatory, and basically telling Wilder, listen, if you don't, defend your WBC belt against him, we're gonna strip you, cuz. But they're not doing that. They did it with Dominic Breazeale. So again, that's really the only way you could really force Deontay Wilder to face Dillian Whyte, is if you basically make Dillian Whyte the mandatory and force and tell basically Deontay Wilder then knows, hey bro, you gonna get stripped, cuz. But they're not doing that. So is the WBC protecting him? I don't know. One thing I will say is I do think that they let him pick and choose the guys he wants to fight. That's all I'm saying. All right. I do feel that they have done that for him in the past. At least his early title defenses, like against Johan Duhaupas. He voluntarily defended his belt against Johan Duhaupas. Who the fuck Johan Duhaupas? Arthur Spilka. Who the fuck Arthur Spilka? Who the fuck Eric Molina? All these dudes, his early opponents that he was defending his belt against voluntarily. The WBC didn't say, hey, boy, you got to fight this mandatory. No, they let him do that. So, again, I will say that. They do kind of let Deontay Wilder have a pass with these mandatories. But, hey, let me know what you guys think of this video and what Dillian Whyte had to say. And I'm not even going to mention the fact that he's talking about Joseph Parker, because I don't want to see Joseph Parker versus Dillian Whyte again. I understand Joseph Parker has been coming out of the woodwork saying, like, listen, I just beat bum-ass Alex Leopold, so I want to fight you, Dillian Whyte. No, nobody wants to see that. Dillian Whyte beat Joseph Parker fair and square. Joseph Parker showed absolutely no ambition in that fight, and I personally do not want to waste my time watching Joseph Parker fight Dillian Whyte. That's an easy fight for Dillian Whyte to win again. He has to earn his way to fight Dillian Whyte again, in my opinion, Joseph Parker. I like Joseph Parker, but the dude has been fighting two bums. Two bums. He fought Alex shot to bits Leopai. I remember 7 years ago, people were saying Alex Leopai was a bum. So he's even more of a bum now. So that's all I have to say, guys. I'm out. Peace.